Welcome to the stream. A little bit of an unplanned one today. Just going to be a bit of Satisfactory. I've done a little bit offline since our last streams. Not much, but we'll have a quick look though. So additional from last stream. Let's see. We finished off the phase 2 stuff and the tier 1 stuff. Also done a little bit of researching, so not much. Started on our way to get the Dimensional Depot open. We got a little bit of Caterium, so we researched that. And as you can see, we now have our rebar gun. We've also bought the ladder from the workshop, well, from the fix-it shop, and the concrete foundation, so I can now make foundations without having to use iron plates. What I want to do now is get a couple of things also crafting and then go exploring. So we're already making iron plates, iron rods and screws. I'd like to get wire, cable and concrete, possibly reinforced plates being made, and then go exploring. So let's get some resources. That should do me. So we're going to start off with the concrete. It's not going to be a particularly good setup for the time being, but it'll be enough to get us going. Get rid of you. And what I'm going to do first is get some foundations down so we can align everything to the world grid. Missing materials, of course we are. Let's go a little bit away, say about here, and we will put down a crafter. We'll quickly make some concrete. I'll make all of this. Just a little bit more to go. Okay, so we'll leave that set up for the time being. Where's our node? There it is. snap you to the world grid. Get on top of you. So I should be able to put you there, and then put the miner. If we have it going that way. And we're missing concrete. We went through that fast. Let's get this powered up. So we're going to get 120 a minute out of this. We're going to have to get rid of you. And instead, if we put in fact, we'll do that last bit once we got the rest in. Let's make some more concrete. So before long, we'll be able to just come along to the container and grab as much concrete as we want. Okay, so if we put from organization storage container, of course we can't do that yet. Okay, hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna have to make a ramp or a ladder or something to get up here. In fact, if we go into Zoop mode, what we'll do just for the time being, we will put a crafting bench up here. Then we're gonna need a maintain it as a buffer. Put you there. Okay. That will now go there. Okay. So let's. Yeah, the clipping's not too bad. So we build this right the way across, and then we can have a ramp going down. But we're not going to do all of that right now. Just want to build enough to get a couple of constructors down to automatically craft the concrete. Get one more. Okay, out of that, we're going to need a splitter. Make sure we point it the right way, yes. In fact, we're going to put that as our default conveyor. And now, production constructor. One. Surface is too uneven. We'll get you there. So we're going to need another line there. But all we're going to do is get one of these up and running. You're going to make concrete. Let's get you some power. Missing concrete, of course. Okay. We put whoops. Gonna have another one there. In fact, we'll just put that there. Link you up. So now concrete is getting automatically made. And it needs 45 limestone per minute. we're doing 120. Whoops. 545. 2.6. So for the time being, we're just gonna link up 2. Once we can overclock the miner a little bit, we will increase it to the 3 and more after that. So concrete. Then we're going to need a merger. Logistics, conveyor merger. We want to go out that way. And we'll have a storage container. Again, this is all temporary. Invalid shape. Why can't I jump on top of there? There we go. So, storage container. I must have put it the wrong way round. There we go. So you are producing 15 per minute, so that's 30 per minute going onto the belt. The belt can handle 120 a minute, so that's fine. So now we can start building our floor properly. Now is this, I think it is the same height as that, but don't need to worry about that at the moment. Get some more concrete. Need to let this build up a little bit, I think. So if we just get our ramp up from this section, so foundations, we'll change you onto concrete as well. We didn't select it, there we go. just in case we're coming from the other way. I don't want to do that, yeah. So I'm thinking of future expandability as well. In fact, while we're waiting for that to build up, we'll go and check the doggo which we got offline as well. We haven't named them yet, we'll do that soon if anybody's got any ideas. It's a bit awkward, but you can get up on both sides. That will do for the time being. Let's go and get, what was the next thing we wanted? We wanted reinforced plates being automatically crafted. Let's get that sorted out. And we need more concrete. We need to wait until we got at least 100 concrete. Then we can expand that platform over there and get the reinforced iron plates being made over there. How are we doing? Got 55. I wonder if I've made this the same level as that over there. It doesn't really matter too much because the whole lot's coming down anyway. Well, hopefully that'll be enough. So we've still got our second node there to use. I know we're going to need to set up modular frames soon as well, but that should be okay for the time being. Okay. So, let's see. Production assembler. We're missing rotors, but okay on everything else. I'm sure we've got some rotors over here. They will be in this box. There we go. In fact, while I'm here, let's put that away. So the assembler is going to take 2 ingredients in out of things I've crafted elsewhere. So I'm going to take the output of 2 of these containers and put them straight into the assembler. We put you there. We set you to reinforced plates, which is plates and screws. The modular, well, that's going to be reinforced plates and pipes. I just want to get a load of these first. So you are screws. And we said plates, didn't we? Iron plates, yes. Which is this one. Yeah. I didn't like the way it was clipping in. Put that into there like so. And then we'll put that into a chest. A container. Just need to power the thing. So where's our power? Okay. Yeah, we can take it off there. I didn't line that up very well. It will do for the time being. So this is going to make 5 per minute. So while we're waiting on things to be crafted, I think now is a good time to go exploring. Before we go out though, we're going to have to stock up on a couple of items. Got to make sure we got plenty of pipes. Don't need if we come across hard drives which we don't have the materials for, we can just mark them up and put a map marker on and come back to them later. At least we can still pick up the materials around this. Okay, so let's put away them and them. Yeah, we're not too worried about getting the hard drives at the moment, so I don't need to take stuff for power. More interested in getting mesospheres. Then I can start uploading everything to the dimensional depot and be carrying everything with me. Okay, so we've got plenty of pipes. Let's get some more ammo just in case. So our first Mercer sphere is in this direction. We're not going to be able to go everywhere at the moment because some places are inside radiation clouds. We can't go there. Then you've got gas clouds as well. We can't go into them. Well, not yet anyway. So it's going to be down there. Let's see if we can take care of them first. There we go. That's not too bad. So let's get our parts. Get the Mercer sphere. We're gonna need some more reanimated SAM as well.
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Another sphere this way. This way. Okay, it's probably up there. More quartz over there. So at the current moment in time, we're not mining quartz anywhere. So any quartz deposits I'm gonna stop to get. Well, that was lucky. Doggo. Maybe I'll collect you later. If you're still there. Okay. You are just over there, so let's get ready. It's bound to be getting protected by something. Or are you down there? Okay. Where are you? This way. You're going to be down that hole, aren't you? Interesting. So how are we getting out of here now? That way. Yep. Okay, let's deal with you. Is that a Mercer up there? May well be. Hello, friend. Normal copper node anyway. What is that up there? Oh, it's a purple slug. We have a doggo. Bit far from, well, not that far from base, but don't really want to go back at the moment. Going towards a mesosphere. Okay. Hopefully we can jump up this. Maybe. No. Logistics. No. Organization. Transport. Architecture. And at the moment, everything is limited resources, so we're going to collect them all as we go. There it is over there. So ready to pan out what we're. Okay, you can see a hatcher. That appears to be all. I'll get those nuts while we're here. I did see the blue slug. We'll do a slug run another time. What are you? You're summer sloop. We want you. Luckily we can get up to these high places now. But before we do, and in fact it shouldn't interfere with us, we'll come down the other side, away from the hatcher, and build a ladder from here. In fact, I think we need to put ladders on the hotbar. Making sure there's nothing gonna attack us. We should be fine.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
So
There are many
now
theories about the origin of this shape
we
and
could
why
do
the
with
symbol
going back to
mathematically
base,
resembling a Mobius strip
researching the
describes
summer
both
sloop,
human and extraterrestrial
so we
culture.
get on the scanner as well.
You don't need to know all of these
However,
theories
how
to take
close
their
are we
view.
to that SAM?
Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a
Do we
planet-swapping
go to
event
the
on the
SAM
yet-hosted moon,
first?
Marie's awesome scientific search of the avant-garde exoplanets.
I think we do. Did I not apply that? There we go. Yeah, we go to the SAM first, get a man a load of SAM. Then we can start getting into that dimensional depot up and running. Still look for mesospheres along the way. So we're coming, there's one there. We'll get the quartz. Okay, make sure we've got no friends to do it, but yeah, friends. There we go. Get the quartz. Oh, interesting. I think this mesosphere was meant to be in that down there. Yeah, that was strange. So we're going that way, so we need to go up there. But we might have just made it up there. I wanted the nuts. Not going back for them. So we'll go and get some more Sam. Oh, mesosphere. Going in the right direction. It's probably in that cave, which is probably going to have spiders. Oh, we're going that. Is it up there then? Let's go up. Yeah, the way up is around, isn't it? Once we got more resources and more ways to travel, we can come back for that. Always take some nuts. Best to heal up. Whoop, didn't see that. We'll just run for them. So there's a crash site up there. We'll leave it for the time being. Let's get some SAM. It's going to take a while this, but it's an impure node, so get less per hit. Wanting to take at least 100 back with us. In fact, I'm just going to use this opportunity to get a quick drink. I shall be reasonably safe here. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back with a nice cold glass of Pepsi Max. We'll just get a little bit more, then we'll travel back and research the summer sloop so we're able to scan them and see if we've got enough materials to make a start on the dimensional depot so we can start getting base materials uploaded to it. I'll probably do all the uploading offline. I'm sure you don't want to sit there watching me just upload items. Just get a little bit more and we'll be off. But we are going to have to make a permanent source for SAM because later on in the game we're going to need a lot of SAM. More than likely use trains to bring it in from another site. That should do us. So we turn the map marker back off. Click it from there. Have I got to move away from it? Yeah, let's move away from it a little bit. There we go. And turn it off, apply. So if we come across any summer sloops along the way, we'll still collect them. If they're reasonably safe to do so. Yep, there's one up there. Well, we got oh, is this coal? We need some coal, don't we? It's not, yep, pure coal. Let's deal with you first. Whoop, I thought you were dead. You are now. We'll take a couple of hundred coal back. This won't take it as long to mine with it being a pure node. See, 9 already. Because with the sulfur, we can start unlocking explosives now as well. That was uncalled for. We were lucky there. I know there is better food, but I'd rather get a nice stockpile of the better food before we go into the red forest, and even more so the swamp. The nuts should be ample for these areas. Nearly there. So get 200 of this, go and get that sloop, not the sloop, Mercer's here, and then we'll carry on heading back home. One thing I do miss is my infinite zoop, but mods do not work with this experimental version. Can I get up there without laddering up? We'll get that Caterium now. Sure, we need more Caterium. Well, I know we definitely need more, but I'm sure there's something I was researching which I need a little bit more for. No, I'm gonna have to ladder up. Anything on that? No. That should be high enough. Assuming I don't fall off. Let's make sure there's nothing hiding up here which it wants to be friends. No, looks safe to me. There's our ladder. Say,
From a
whoops.
certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing
We
language, but there is no auditory
we
data.
still want all the
If you are
resources
hearing
back.
voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
And while we got the height, we might as well take advantage of it. So let's get the scanner up. And we'll jump. Oh, that's right, we didn't try this before. I don't remember. I remember seeing that, and we must have been from a different point. And we weren't quite high enough to get over. So, we've got a hatchet, 2 hatches over there. Spitter there. There we go. Nothing else. None. Might as well get all the parts. Dismantle this. Okay, that's the bit I need to open up. So let's see, what does it need? 120 megawatts. Okay, so we'll mark that up for later. Category is crash. Icon is the chest-like thing. There we go. Select icon, apply. Okay. We'll carry on our journey back to base, which is over that way. Reload first, get the scanner out, and we'll take a running jump this way. So I got a blue slug down there, Mesosphere there. We knew that was going to happen. Alright, we've got that. We'll leave the slug for now. Take you. Let's get out of here. Keep scanning as we go. So we've got to rescan all this anyway. Slug over there. But I think, yeah, need explosives to get that slug. You got to blow the protective casing up first. Mercer in this direction. It's going to be down there somewhere. We want to go there. Now we'll leave it for the time being. That will teach me for looking at my second monitor while running. Didn't mean to fall down here. Can we get up this way? Yeah, we can. All worked out. In fact, while we're over here, we'll have a look to see how production is doing. Then we'll go and check the concrete. See what. See, there's a bit of sphere right there. Gotta go and get it. Can we jump up that? No, doesn't look like we can. Whoop. How are we doing on ammo? 205. What was that? Okay. I don't know what that bleep was for. Can't see anything. Might as well get that blue slug while we're here. There's Caterium up there. You can stay there for the time being. So this time, back home. Check on the production. And then do our research. So we've got 7 spheres. We already had a couple. So it should be enough. It's whether we've got enough of reanimated Sam. Yeah, it's starting to build up. Let's go and check the concrete. Then we'll check the doggo. See what he's got for me. We do need to get some more doggos. But I'll probably do that off stream. Yeah, concrete's building up. Check on fuel. Everything looks backed up. Yeah. And yeah, we still got plenty of fuel. Okay. Check our doggo. And he gives us fuel. Not to worry. In my last playthrough, doggos kept giving me nuclear bombs. So, we want the MAM. And we want alien technology. And research the summer sloop.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Okay, that's what we wanted. So now, there we go. Summer sloop. And there's one just over there. We're not interested in that at the moment. Alien technology, and what do we need? We need 1 sphere and 11 SAM fluctuators. Hopefully we can do that. So first of all, reanimated Sam. Whoops. Activate the SAM fluctuators. We need steel pipe. Oh, okay. We have got some steel pipe, not a lot. But that's SAM fluctuators we had in there as well. No, reanimated SAM. Take you, we can make 1 more. Okay, and we can make 7 SAM fluctuators. Oh, I think it's just copper wire we're short on. No. Okay. So. Need to work on steel. So we need, first of all, we need to come in here. No. Bacterium, no. Mycelia, no. Nutrients. slugs, quartz, sulfur. So we could open that up, but we can't make them yet. We do have some, we can't make them. I'm going to probably leave it for now. We'll get rid of that, rid of that, rid of that. They go in the other. So do they, so do they. They can go in there, they can go in there. Let's get rid of our stuff in here. Okay. So that. Okay. And I think we're going to leave it there for the time being. I may be back on later on, but I doubt it. More likely be tomorrow night. I think tomorrow is meant to be Minecraft. I still haven't set up our server. So it may be Satisfactory or possibly Phasmophobia. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.